No, wait, isn't that the, what's that? Huh. Well, time to make a video about this. A while ago I was reading this article about the creatures from Commander Legends when I came across Krark the Thumbless. My problem with this card is this little blurb about Krark's story, paired with the card's flavor text, double or nothing. Doesn't seem particularly interesting, right? Wrong. Enter Krark's other thumb from Unstable, and its flavor text, Krark was the kind of goblin who'd lose his thumb in a wager and come right back with double or nothing. This, combined with Krark the Thumbless's flavor text, seems to confirm the existence of Krark's other thumb in the official Magic storyline, which led me to the question, wait, are Unsets canon? Well, no, Mark Rosewater himself has said that Unstable isn't even the same multiverse as the main story, but I can't accept defeat, so how about, could Unsets be canon? And boy do I love wasting hours of my life on pointless questions. My goal in this video is to find all the uncards that could reasonably be canon in Magic. Reasonably canon cards should fit under one of these categories. Number 1, cards that represent something already canon in Magic. Number 2, cards that represent a creature or object that could be included in a canon setting in Magic without being out of place. And number 3, cards that represent an abstract concept, idea, or action as they could exist anywhere in Magic. And before you get in the comments, you can't tell me that Epic Confrontation isn't just a really epic punch. For creatures and objects, I'll be considering the art of the card when deciding whether it's canon or not, as they usually represent something unique. As for abstract concepts, I'll be using the card's name, since the art for these cards is usually irrelevant to the act or idea in the name. The black-bordered card Entomb obviously isn't the only time something's ever been buried in the canon. And with that, let's start working through the over 500 cards in the Unsets. Let's start with cards that are already canon, since they'll be pretty easy to explain and there's only like 20 of them. Prismatic Wardrobe's flavor text suggests that it's just colorful clothes, and I mean, just look at any Planeswalker. Psychic Network appears to just be a social network of psychics, which is just a Dimir. Urza literally created a time machine, so you know, that's that. Sauté's depiction of sautéing Beebles is actually canon to... Okay. Sauté's depiction of sautéing Beebles is actually canon due to them being a recipe in Asmerando Mardekadais and Akuldakar's Underworld Cookbook, and you do not know how many takes it took me to say that correctly. Oh my god. All of these creatures have appeared on Magic cards already, although there are some animals from the Unsets that don't show up on other cards, like turkeys or chickens for some reason. You'll understand why Krark's other thumb is canon if you watch the start of this video, and you cannot tell me... Okay, why did I write this? And you cannot tell me that the original Fire Elemental art is not a red-hot hottie. Why did I write that? What? Abstract cards. Everybody loves the abstract. Over half of these cards are just concepts like Ambiguity or Ow, and would probably exist in Magic. I do like a lot of them though, like Flassify, which I could easily see being a Strixhaven mage, like making an opponent's spell look weak. Also, a lot of the descriptor cards are in here too, so like half kitten half shark half, and half squirrel half. I just really like these cards. They're really cute. Look at the kitten. Look at the kitten. Look at it. Look at it. There's a lot of these that are just like phrases, and I just assume they'd fit into Magic because there's canon versions of like jihad and other weird words like that in the books. And so things like gerrymandering, I'm rubber, you're glue, framed, all that kind of stuff, subcontract, that all just... It fits in here. It fits. Let's say it fits, okay? It fits. Please, it fits. Oh my god. I spent like 3 weeks doing this. Before we get into the reasonably canon cards, though, let's talk about what wouldn't fit into the canon. The first mini category here is any cards that are either too vulgar or too jokey to fit into Magic. And yes, this includes all of the ass cards. You are welcome. Notable mentions here are the Infernal Spawns, the Clamfolk, the BFM, and the Knight of the Hokey Pokey. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to shake that arm around somewhere else. You're literally shaking the table. Meta-category 2 is objects or technology that don't or wouldn't really fit into Magic. There goes all the cyborgs, most of the crossbreed labs creatures, the lasers, the Goblin Bowling Team, and you do not know how long I took going frame by frame through the Eldraine trailer just to find a spatula but I am sorry. Mina category 3 is real short. Any cards that reference Wizards of the Coast themselves are out. And yes, this includes Timmy, Johnny, and Spike. The last category is just cards that reference the art themselves of like different cards. There's only a few here because I tried to push most of them into making sense for Strixhaven, but these ones just really wouldn't fit. Alright, here's the part you've been waiting for. Did your favorite uncard make the cut? No, probably not, but we still have Gus. I just love Gus. I mean, like, look at this guy. He deserves to be canon. Now, while I tried to fit these cards into what setting they'd fit in, most of them would probably fit anywhere. Goblins could really do whatever, wherever, and so we just got all of them in here. We got Goblin Mime, Goblin Tutor, Old Buzzbark, Steam Flogger of the Month, you name it, we got it. Most of the artifacts are here too, because they're mostly pretty normal. We also got chickens and turkeys, because apparently those don't exist in Magic. Quick second shout out to Gus, love Gus. Also, Garbage Elemental is canon, because Omnath exists. Now onto the cards that fit into a setting. Among these cards, most of them fit into one of two settings, the first being Eldraine. A Cornelia, Crazy Cow, when Fluffy Bunnies attack. Most of the animal cards really, which are mostly squirrels, could fit into Eldraine. And also this grandma that kills people. There's also the cheese stands alone, which I had to fit in somewhere, so my headcanon is that this piece of cheese from the Eldraine trailer, just sitting around by itself, is the cheese that stands alone. Innistrad was the second big contributor to the canon cards list, with most of the zombie, vampire, or otherwise bad boys fitting in here nicely. There's not much to say here, really. Gleemax is a pretty funny word. Ravnica's got some. All these sneaky boys fit right into the Dimir, these four vaguely scientific ones fit into Simic, and Azet and Azorius only get one each because fuck them, I guess. There's only 3 dinosaur cards in all of the unsets, so I just slapped them all into Ixalan, and also this monkey, I guess. The last cards are just some loose ends. Sneak Dispatcher would fit into Capenna, Working Stiff could work with the Mummies and Amonkhet, and everyone's favorites, Undercome. And everyone's favorites, Underdome, MC, and Flavor Dudge. Everyone's favorite, Underdome, MC, and Flavor Judge would fit into Kylum, the Plane of Battlebond. And that's it. There you go. There they are. So yeah, I hope you liked the video. This was really fun to make. I liked making all the canon cards and non-canon cards, kind of separating them. I didn't do the Unfinity cards because honestly, most of them look like they'd probably be able to fit into the non-canon category. It's all weird attractions and Jace in space, which like, I love that card, but it's definitely not canon. But yeah, I think this is the part where I'm supposed to say like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Silex. Oh yeah, I'm Silex. Yeah, I didn't even say that in the video.